what I want to say to everyone is that you may or may not be on a spiritual path. You may or may not be partaking in spiritual practices. You may or may not be going through a process of, extreme sadness or extreme happiness. I don't know what people are going through on here. I feel that my place here is to express exactly what I am going through, because although everybody's experience is unique, we all enjoy listening and knowing about other people's experiences. One, so that we can relate. Two, so that we can learn. And three, so that we can grasp the world around us with understanding, to see how the variety shapes us and how each other move, and appreciating who we are and what we're doing. And I just think it's really, really beautiful. I've been struggling somewhat in the area of just people like this to me. I can't really accurately put into words how good this makes me feel. So when I say do things that are fulfilling for you, this is the prime example. For me, coming out into a forest or the woods or whatever, a nature space, especially in the evening. I find the evenings incredibly calming and high energy. I feel like I don't know, I can't describe it. The connectedness to the energy of the universe feels so much stronger at this time. I feel like, I wanna actually just sit here and thank life, because it hits us with some crazy things, and it's hard being human. We have to experience all of these things, and we have to learn how to do this in order to progress through our lives, or to at least find our best ways of expressing what is so deeply wanting to be expressed within us. It's a challenge because the society that is around us, like I said earlier, if that society does not align with how you feel you want to move and present yourself, then it can just seem so confusing. There's a lot of what I see and hear and experience around me that it perplexes me. I can't grasp what it's trying to do, but also I understand that the root of it is coming from a very deeply confused place. I fell upon a book, actually. I might talk about it in another video. I'm going to quickly mention it now. It's called The 48 Laws of Power. I've seen it mentioned in a few videos, and the way they talk about it is quite complimentary, and almost as if you've got to read this book. And I looked at a preview of it, and it felt so corruptive. It really didn't align with me. It didn't align with how I see or feel the earth moves forward and has more love and positivity. Yes, I'm really happy to be back. I'm taking a bit of a different route on here. Okay, so I'm lost for words. It's hard getting back into the first video and kind of navigating this space again, because I felt like at the time that I started doing the videos, it was very much like, oh my gosh, I've discovered this, I've discovered that, I need to tell you about this is how you do things, I'm working through my trauma and I'm figuring things out. That process has been done and sort of ended, and I'm in a new phase now. I'm in a different space, in a place of, you know, really learning to forgive myself. I did forgive myself somewhat last year, but I focused more on learning how to not react, be more positive, be present, and all of those things. But now, you know, I'm really having to like sit down with myself and say, I forgive you for things you've said and done. I forgive you for the ways you've acted that, you know, don't align with who you are now and that don't feel good. You can acknowledge them and forgive them and move on, because they don't serve you anymore. And yeah, it's not an easy process. Like, none of this is really easy, but it's so beautiful, you know. And I really love life. I love that there is this energy, and learn how to be with this energy, learn how to meditate, learn how to come to nature and listen to the sounds. Learn how to breathe, learn how to be at peace, learn how to look after yourself, learn how to put the right things into your body, unlearn things that don't serve you anymore. And, you know, what do you love? Like, write down what you love, write down how you feel, write down what you want out of your life. You don't have to write down things that you want, because, you know, I think materialism really veers you off the spiritual path. But what do you want spiritually, and what do you want energetically? What do you want emotionally? What kind of interactions do you want? What kind of people do you want to meet? What kind of spaces do you want to be in? I think it's super helpful to think about, acknowledge those things, write them down. Don't overthink them, don't get lost in them, don't ruminate on things. Just simply do a meditation on them, or have an evening, you know, before bed, write stuff down, and then like acknowledge it and be like, okay, this is, now I'm seeing it, and this feels good, so this is what I want. If it doesn't feel good, it's not what you want. You can easily tell by how you feel what is right and wrong for you now. And that's what the spiritual path does so well, so beautifully. An awakening for me has not just awakened me to, you know, what I am and what we are collectively, what this universe is, but it's awakened me to a way higher level of emotional intelligence, where and also just the feeling of energy with and around people. I'm gonna end this. Thank you for coming to Olivia's Sanctuary. I'm gonna go, and I really do thank you. It is awesome that people even come here, never mind subscribe or whatever. It's just really nice, to be honest. And you know what, I wanna do this more. Okay, I love you all. Take care, look after yourselves, and live, expand, and feel. I love you. Bye. I also wanna just express something, and it's that the things I do now, the walks I go on, you know, going down to the river and sitting and watching the birds, and I don't know, just the nature experiences that I have now. They are all what was a core part of the relationship I was in. And this is important for me to say, because it was the hardest thing for me to get through, was, you know, doing this thing with another person that we both loved, never being alone really, always being with that person, and then to have to, you know, do it alone. I mean, technically no, I didn't have to do it alone, and Oh, guys. How beautiful is that? Oh, it's so magical. Yeah, sorry, my point was the birds. Oh, they make me so happy. I didn't have to do it alone. I didn't have to, you know, just like come out of this partnership with someone and do life alone. I didn't have to do that, but my calling was to do that, and now this time is for me. And there's space for other people, but I can't imagine ever doing what I did before, and being in someone's company that much. I know my boundaries now. I know what I like, and I used to get scared about even walking out in the dark with someone. Right now, like, I'll just do it, and I'm happy, and I feel good. I feel comfortable. I don't feel scared. I'm in a really beautiful part of England where, you know, I feel really safe and just happy. Just happy. And I love that I can smile on here and say that, because, you know, for the longest time I just cried.